KHL action is back and everyone plays everyone tonight. It's the second last day of the regular season and you're watching Daily KHL Update. We begin our journey with a rivalry game. Amur hosts Admiral in Khabarovsk. This is their 7th meeting of the season and Admiral won 5 out of the past 6 matchups. Well, it's not gonna go their way tonight. 9 minutes into the game, Nikita Cherepanov lets one rip from the point, Kale's in front, and Nicholas Khlodnichenko buries the rebound. That's a power play goal. Amur grabbed the lead. It's 1-0 after 20. Late in the second period, Amur have another man advantage. Evgeny Kurbatov beats Nikos Berfors down low, and he beats Igor Babkov for his 9th of the season. Evgeny Kurbatov picks up his 2nd assist of the night, and it's 2-0 Amur after 40. Early in the last frame, Amur scored another one. This one comes just after Admiral killed off another penalty. Great individual effort by Renato Bragimov, who makes it 3-0 Amur and essentially puts it out of reach. In the very next shift, Kirill Voronin gets Admiral on the board for his 8th of the season, but that's only good for stealing a shutout from Alexander Pechursky. Still, Pechursky had a stellar night with 45 saves. Amur take this one 3-1 and in their 5-game losing streak, but most importantly, they beat their arch rival. And while we're at it, how about another rivalry? Avangard hosts Sibir tonight in Omsk. These two are divisional rivals and they also battle for first spot in the conference. Avangard are currently on top of the East, but Sibir still have a shot at it. First period, Martin Eric feeds Ilya Zubov, who slices through Sibir's defense, sets up Andrei Pervishin, and he's robbed by Alexander Solak. That's going to be one of the best saves of the day at least. And his counterpart, Dominic Ford, has work to do as well tonight. In the second period, he makes a great stretch pad save on Maxim Shalunov, denying him of a power play goal. No matter what angle you watch it from, it's gonna look amazing. Well, Ford and Solak keep it a tie game for 40 minutes, but then the scorers have their turn. 36 seconds into the third, Avangard get on the board. Solak stops Alexander Perezhaghin's shot, but Martin Eric is first on the rebound, quick pass to Ilya Zubov, and Zubov that's his 7th. 1-0 home team. A few minutes later, they double their lead, and it's the same man again. Number 38, Ilya Zubov scores his 2nd of the night and 8th of the season to make it 2-0 Avangard. Less than a minute later, Stepan Sannikov sets up Maxim Ignatovich in the left face of circle on open ice, and Ignatovich beats Ford 5-hole. Avangard's lead is sliced in half, it's 2-1 now. And late in the period, Ignatovich is in the spotlight again. This time he puts the puck on net from the point, it's tipped, and it's in. Kyle Ritterwold gets the marker and sends this one to his shootout. It all comes down to this 3rd round of the shootout. David Olstrom scores for Sibir, and that means that Pyotr Kokrikov must score for Avangard. He's stopped, and it's over. David Olstrom wins it for Sibir, and they keep their hopes alive for winning the Eastern Conference title this season. We're now in Yekaterinburg, where Avtomobilist hosts Yugra. If home team win this one, they make the playoffs. And they start rather well. Not even 3 minutes into the game, Dmitry Migalinsky sets up Artem Gureyev in the slot, and he puts the biscuit in the jar. Avtomobilist take the lead 1-0. Late in the period, they get a man advantage and they convert. Petr Kokol sets up Alexei Vasilevsky at the blue line, point shot, and it deflects in off Alexei Mikhnov. That's what his big frame is there for. 2-0 Avtomobilist after 20. Halfway through the second now, Kirill Knyazov has the puck in the corner, skates one way, then the other way, cuts to the slot, and stuffs it in. That's just his 2nd of the season, but that's a real beaut. They don't need any more goals. All they need is Igor Ostinsky to pull through, and he does. Ostinsky stops 23 shots for his 3rd shutout of the season, and Avtomobilist clinch the playoffs. 3-0 is your final on this one. Let's head over to Tolyana now, where Lada hosts Neftekhimik tonight. Neftekhimik needs to win this one badly. They tied for 8th in points with Boris with 2 regular season games left to play. And they come out hard for this one. Igor Volkov opens up the score in just 2 minutes in with a powerful dash to the slot. And just like that, Neftekhimik jumped to a 1-goal lead early in the game. 5 minutes later, they get a power play and they score another one. Then Sexton with a brilliant move to get in the shooting position and a better shot in the end. We're not even halfway through with the first, and Neftekhimik 2-0 already. But late in the period, Lada strike back. First, Misha Vorobyov gets the puck on open ice and sends it in for his 10th of the season. Despite another slump season for Lada, Vorobyov updates his KHL best numbers in goals and points. And less than 2 minutes in, Alexei Mostrikov is Johnny on the spot to bury the puck from in tight. Evgeny Blakhvostikov hit the post with his shot, but Mostrikov made it count. Tie game after 20. Blakhvostikov is also going to be responsible for the next goal in the game. He makes a horrific turnover in the defensive end, and Sexton does not let him get away with it. Sexton has 5 goals and 8 points in his past 6 games. Way to bring his game to another level when his team needed it the most. A little later, Neftekhimik got their second 2-goal lead of the night. Igor Milovzorov puts the puck on net from the point, Egros Masalskis doesn't see it for the traffic in front, and it ends up in the back of the net. Neftekhimik lead 4-2, and Lada swap Masalskis for Ivan Kasudin. Early in the third, home team gets within 1 again. Stanislav Pachurov beats Alexander Sudnitsyn with a snipe. That's just 5th of the season for the 2011 World Junior Champion, but he makes it a hockey game, 4-3 on the board. But then Bo the Giant takes the reins. First he drives hard to the net and sends a bar down short side. Nice effort overall, but how about that finish? What a sizzler. 5-3 Neftekhimik now. And 2 minutes later, he scores his second of the night with a great one-timer. Igor Volkov picks up another assist on the play to finish the night with 3 points. Evgeny Rasinsky added 3 assists of his own to that, and Neftekhimik got a very important win on the road. 6-3 is the final on this one. We're now in Helsinki, Finland, where Jokerit hosts SKA St. Petersburg. Always a great matchup, and even Chinese sports minister is in the building tonight for that. Here's your souvenir goods store. Enjoy the game. Alright, let's get down to it. 15 minutes in, Philip Larson gets the puck down low from Jesse Jansu, and he sends it past Mikko Koskinen for his 11th of the season. What a year this Denmark international is having. Incredible. 1-0 Jokerit. Less than a minute later, another international, this time Latvian international, finds the back of the net. Artur Skulda scores not only his first of the season, but first wearing this jersey. That's always a nice feeling. Late in the period, Kulda can score another one, but this time the puck rattles off the post. No goal. Moving on to the second period, and SKA get a goal back. Sergei Shirokov makes a slap pass to Jarno Koskirana, and he scores his 15th of the year. Last season he scored 13 with Sibir. It's 2-1 after 40 in this one. And Juha-Matti Aaltonen puts it to bed early in the third period with a slam dunk from mid-range. No chance for Koskinen there, and no more scoring after that. Jokerit get a nice 3-1 win on home ice and feel pretty confident at their second place in the West. How about a quick stop in Minsk, Belarus, where Dynamo Minsk hosts Spartak Moscow. Both teams are out of the playoff race this season, but they still got their pride on the line and 10,000 fans in the rink to entertain. 3 minutes into the game, Dmitry Korobov beats Jeff Glass with a slap shot right off the face-off and opens up the scoring. 1-0 Spartak. A few minutes later, Jonathan Chichu makes a marvelous pass to Matt Allison, and he scores his 26th of the season. His personal best was 24 with Minsk last year. Several seconds later, Dynamo grabbed the lead. Charles Lenglet feeds Sergei Droz for his 6th of the year. Nice play by Lenglet. He has 7 points in 15 games with Dynamo this year. They could have made the playoffs had he stayed healthy. Spartak answered 3 minutes later. Alexander Vasilyev steals the puck behind the net, makes a quick pass to Lukas Radil at the hash marks, and he sends it home. We're tied at 2s. Late in the period, Spartak score a beauty. Sergei Shmilov feeds Slava Lushenko, he makes a diagonal pass to Casey Wellman, and Wellman beats Jeff Glass for his 8th of the year. Great passing play by the red and white, they lead 3-2 after first. Halfway through the second period, they add 2 more goals to that lead and walk away victorious. First, Gleb Klemenko hammers one in for his 7th of the year to make it 4-2. And just over a minute later, Dmitry Korobov scores his 2nd of the night to set the final score at 5-3. That's his first 2-goal game in the K, and it comes in his home country. There's always something to prove, even when you're not in the playoffs. And we got plenty of other scores to tell you about tonight. Andre Patterson enjoyed his first career KHL hat-trick, while Ben Maxwell registered 4 assists. That was enough for Sochi to beat Slovan 5-2 on home ice. Fedor Malakin scored 2 goals, and that helped Akbars beat Boris 5-2 as well. With that loss, Boris now need a miracle to make the playoff this year. They need Neftekimik to lose and win by a large margin themselves. Nikolai Parporkin scored twice for Salavat Ulayev, but they give up a 3-1 lead and lost to Metalurg Novokuznets, who will finish the season with the worst record in the league. Ouch. Andrzej Nemec scored 2 goals, including the overtime winner, and Severstal beat Torpedo 5-4 on the road. Igor Arvena had a goal and an assist as Lokomotiv beat Nedveshek 4-2 on home ice. Alexander Rybakov got the only mark in the rivalry game between Magnitka and Tractor, giving Chelyabinsk fans something to cheer about in a not-so-happy season. Mix Indrishas did the same thing for Dynamo Riga fans, as he scored the only goal in the game against Dynamo Moscow. And finally, Alexander Radulov had an assist and a fight in the game where Red Army lost to Vitas 4-2. That's a wrap for tonight. There won't be any games in the Kiev this Wednesday, but do come back this Thursday for our final day of the regular season. It's gonna be busy, and it's gonna be fun. My name is Andreas Sachenko. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you Thursday.